and welcome to the Daily Scripture Podcast. My name is Jerome Lavelle, and I hope that you're having a pleasant day today. Today we will be looking at Matthew chapter 11, verses 25 through 27. At that time, Jesus exclaimed, "I give praise to you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, for although you have hidden these things from the wise and the learned, you have revealed them to the childlike. Yes, Father, such has been your gracious will. All things have been handed over to me by my Father. No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and anyone to whom the Son wishes to reveal him." Today in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 11, verses 25 through 27, we hear Jesus speaking of the Father being revealed in the Son. In these short 3 verses, Jesus very clearly describes his relationship to the Father, saying, "All things have been handed over to me by the Father." Now, earlier in Matthew's Gospel, Jesus had been instructing his disciples on what their journey would be like, what they were to do, how they should act, what they would encounter as the 12 were sent forth or sent out. Beginning in this chapter, chapter 11, Jesus goes to Galilee and continues preaching and teaching to the people. We hear him speaking to the people on John the Baptist, about whom he says, "Truly I tell you, among those born of women, there has not risen anyone greater than John the Baptist." Then right after that, before today's text, he warns several unrepentant towns about their conduct. Today he really lowers the boom. He lowers the theological boom on that crowd. He says, "No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son." Again, clearly aligning his relationship and purpose with God. It was this very type of language that made the religious leaders, in particular, uncomfortable with Jesus' messages. There was, of course, many things that Jesus preached that they loved, how he opened the Scriptures and made them real and tangible, how he added wisdom and context, and connected Scripture in a way that moved hearts. But this teaching, Jesus aligning himself with and as God, was simply a bridge too far. It was a contradiction to all they knew and believed, and in the end was the deal breaker in addressing the Jesus question. And that has me reflecting on and thinking about things in my life for which I might have used similar thinking. Are there things that stretch my constructs, my kind of thinking, my attitudes, my mental models, my beliefs? Are they stretched so far that I simply write them off, I discount them, I marginalize them, I ignore them? Are there things in my beliefs, my behaviors, my attitudes that I am blind to? In today's passage from Matthew, Jesus hints at and reveals directly his oneness with God. 3 short verses, one immense belief that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, the incarnation of heaven on earth, who dwelt among us. Today I am reflecting on both the majesty and the blessing of Jesus and his life among us, as well as things in my life that are true that I may not be seeing. Thank you for joining the Daily Scripture Podcast. My name is Jerome Lavelle, and remember, our word of the day is Jesus, help me see things clearly. Until next time, be well and be blessed.